have a self-care routine? Do you struggle finding one? Well, let's roll that intro and we'll get into it. So the question is, do you have a self-care routine? And if not, do you struggle trying to find one? So, okay, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think I had like much of a self-care routine until I hit like my 30s. I know, crazy, right? But it's true. I'm 32. I'm going to be 33 next month. I've recently like literally just found my self-care routine. I've had one sort of before, but it didn't really stick. The problem before was that I had always thought that like my self-care routine, for some stupid reason, needed to be the same or similar to everyone else's. I know, like, what was I thinking? So eventually in my 30s, I said, screw it. I stopped doing what everyone else was doing, that they like portrayed that was like working for them. And like when I tried it, I didn't get the same results. So that like upset me and made me feel like an outcast. But I came to find that like I'm not an outcast. I'm me. And that's the best thing that you can be, is honestly yourself. Not everything that works for someone else is going to work for you. And there is beauty in that. Why is there beauty in that? Well, because you get to find all of the things that work best for you. Like in everything, like health, in clothes, in people you hang around, you know? And like, yes, of course, self-care. It's literally called self-care. Not everyone cares. So do the care that is completely right for you and your body. Seriously, like, who gives a shit what other people are doing? Just do you. Like, which honestly, like, I feel is kind of a mindset. Like, it's part of good self-care, is just doing you, not caring what other people think. And that's what happens as you get older. After my little rant there, I'll share with you guys like my self-care routine. My self-care routine probably might look a little bit different than maybe a lot of people. This is me. This is my self-care. This is what works best for myself, and things that just work with my body and my life and that sort of thing. For me, it's not necessarily in this order, or it's not really in like any order really. So my first thing on my self-care list is, so I wake up in the morning and I always always start off with like water and coffee. Again, not necessarily always in that order. It should be in that order, and like you should have water first, then coffee. Again, sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. That's just kind of how I start my day. You know, I do usually have a little bit of water, and then I have coffee, just because coffee can dehydrate you. And yeah, that's just never good. Then I move on to my breakfast and vitamins. So I'll be real. Sometimes I forget my vitamins. Sometimes I don't eat breakfast. And like I said in actually my other video, you know, eating when you're hungry and not eating when you're not hungry. And you know, sometimes in the mornings I'm not hungry, but other times I am. So it just depends on how I'm feeling that day, how I'm feeling that morning, what all is going on. It's just kind of how my body is. But when I do eat breakfast, I do try to make it healthy. I do. But again, You know, I'm sure everyone's done it. I have had like pizza in the mornings. I've had, you know, a cupcake in the morning, you know. Again, that's not good. It's not good to have that. I know this. Like I said, no one's perfect. Balance, you know. Not that having a cupcake is good, but in the morning. But my point is like, yeah, when I have a good breakfast, I feel better. It is about self-care and like, you know, giving your body really good fuel in the morning is the best thing, at least for my body. And then I take my vitamins. Cleaning and organizing. Now, see, because you don't always have to clean, you don't always have to organize, but when I do, it is kind of a self-care thing for me. I really like it when things are organized. Like, when things are organized, I feel organized. When things are clean, I feel clean. Like, it's just kind of how it works for me. I'm somebody that like does not like clutter. And then the next thing on my list is relaxing and like watching Netflix or like Disney Plus or something like that. Even YouTube. I would be like watching Netflix and on my computer or doing something like that, but that's relaxing to me, for me. And then the next one is music. These are things that I've found that calm me down, that, you know, help with my anxiety, that relax me. And like, honestly, like a lot of my self-care is to relax me because I do suffer from anxiety. That's kind of like what music does. Music just like makes me feel good, and like I'll have it on when I'm cleaning and organizing and stuff like that. And then spa days. Okay, so again, I don't do these every day or every week or even every month. Like, honestly, these are like days I don't have to actually go to a spa and pay for all of that. No. Sometimes spa days are literally at home. They're like face masks and they shower, doing like hair masks, really indulging in that kind of thing. And I can do that at home. But sometimes it is really quite nice to just, you know, go to the spa and get it done, you know? And sometimes spa days are literally like going to get a massage. The next thing is actually saying no to things. Now, anybody that knows me knows that I've never had an issue with this, but I do recognize and see how much that does help. I don't say yes to everything, you know. I say yes to the things that I want to say yes to. If there's things that I don't want to do or whatever it may be, and then I say no. I personally, for myself, feel that like there is no point and no reason to put extra stress on yourself by saying yes to things that you don't even want to do or that you don't want or whatever it may be. I mean, obviously don't be mean about it, but say no to the things that you just don't want to do, that don't fit with you. You know, you have to take care of yourself, or else honestly you can't be there for other people. So I do think that like saying no to some things is a healthy thing. If people do get a little mad at that, don't let that bother you. Like, seriously, don't. That's on them. That's not on you. You're taking care of yourself. And then my next one is talking to friends and family. So again, this doesn't have to be every day, you know. This is more so talking about like when you have issue, a problem, something where it's like maybe you've racked your brain constantly and you're trying to figure out the solution, and maybe you're just like, I don't know. Then go and talk to them. Or like if you're super stressed out and you like just need your friends and family, go talk to them. That's part of mine too, is having really, really good friends around and my family. And then my last one is doing less of the things I hate and doing more of the things that I love. As I've gotten older, I've noticed more. You know, through trial and error, like I've found the things that I just don't like, and I found the things that I love. And unfortunately, yeah, it was through trial and error. It does take time. That one does, unfortunately, take a decent amount of time. But, you know, as you get there and grow and build everything to get to the point of where, like, you just absolutely love what you're doing, it's worth it, and it takes time. It does. It really does. It sucks. Like, I'm definitely not one to have a bunch of patience. Trust me though, my patience have, like, it's grown, like, definitely, which is good. Knowing the things that you just don't like and saying no to them, and knowing the things that you love and saying yes to those is really going to make your life better, enhance your life. But if you can have the majority of things that you just love and that you can wake up and be like, yes, I'm excited for today, who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that every day, right? With all that being said, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons down below, as well as the notification bell so that you never miss a new video. I will see you guys in my next video. Remember, you are loved and appreciated. Bye.